So, a little bit ago, I brought you guys the news that George Baldock, the Panathinaikos player and Greek international, had passed away, and I just wanted to give a little update about what had been happening since then, because his now former club, Panathinaikos, from what I've heard, they have paid out his entire contract to his family, which I don't think they had to do legally, but they chose to do that, which is very nice of them, very generous of them, and what must be a very tragic time for George Baldock. I, honest to God, didn't realise that he was actually a father as well. I said when he passed away, and I was a bit numb and I'm a bit emotional speaking right now, to be perfectly honest with you guys. But I saw that, I said that when he passed away, we'd lost a great professional, a husband, a footballer, a friend, a son. But I didn't realise he himself was a father. I believe he has a child under the age of 1, which, yeah, is beyond tragic in itself, really. But I just wanted to bring you a little bit of an update. I mean, I'd heard that, the reasons why Baldock passed away, and this isn't confirmed by anybody, but from what I can tell, my kind of assumption is that he had a sudden heart attack or something similar, and he was in his pool while this happened, and unfortunately fell into the water some more and drowned. That is what I've heard as the prevailing theory. I don't want to do any more speculation other than that, because the important thing is that, we've lost a great athlete at the end of the day, someone who was in the prime of their life, only 31 years of age. And Panathinaikos have retired the number 32 shirt in Baldock's honour as well, which I think is a very touching tribute. Up until then, the only retired number for Panathinaikos was number 13, which is in reference to Gate 13, the ultras group of Panathinaikos. So for Baldock to be held in the esteem in his very short time there, he was there for less than a season. He only joined at the start of the 2024-25 season. For him to get that honour, I think that really speaks volumes about how much his teammates loved him, how much the fans loved him. And I saw pictures from his funeral as well, which took place the other day. A lot of former Sheffield United players in there, a lot of current Sheffield United players too in there as well, going to pay their respects down in Milton Keynes in the UK. Really, really tragic news. If I hear anything more about this, guys, I will of course bring you here on the footballchronicle.com. It still doesn't feel real. I'll be honest with you guys, it really doesn't, because if you guys that don't know, I'm a Sheffield United fan, and I used to go and watch him week in, week out when he was in his when he was playing for us, and he was a truly, truly fantastic footballer to watch. And I never had the pleasure of meeting him, but I know a few people who did, and everybody has nothing but nice things to say about the guy, and always did. Something I want to give a quick mention to as well. I mean, obviously his former clubs, Sheffield United, MK Dons, Oxford United, among others, would have done a minute's applause for him. England did the same thing when they played against Greece as well. And I just want to shout out Leeds United and Sheffield Wednesday as well in particular, because United's first game against after this happened was against Leeds, and the fans were absolutely impeccable, as were the tributes from Leeds United to Sheffield United's former player. And even though we didn't play against Sheffield Wednesday in this time, Wednesday as well did their own tributes. I think there was a minute's applause in the second minute, which was his number when he played for United, which, there's obviously rivalry between the three big Yorkshire clubs like that, and the fans do regularly attack each other. When it comes to that, there is a real rivalry between the three of us like that. But when it comes to something serious like this, the clubs all came together and did things that, obviously Sheffield United were going to do stuff, but as being, an former employer of him, but, Leeds and Wednesday didn't have to do what they did. And, I really applaud them for that. It just showed that even though in a footballing context we don't like each other, when it comes to the human element of it, because that's what this is a human tragedy, everybody's come together, and I absolutely applaud them for that. So I just want to give a quick mention to that as well, because there's not been too much made of that in the media too. So yeah, props to them for that, absolutely. And for much more news and content on the world of football, hopefully a bit less to do with stuff like this, do keep it tuned here to thefootballchronicle.com, guys. Have a good one.